Hey y'all, we're back in the kitchen. Welcome back to my modern homestead. If you don't already know, my name is Janet and I am so happy you're here. Today we just have a quick little recipe. It's so easy, y'all. Anybody can do this. All you need is a crock pot. So let me tell you about my morning. I went to Walmart. I went to Bath and Body Works because I needed to pick up my candle order. They had them on sale. I had to go get some. So anyway, while I was there, I said, well, let me run to Walmart, get the 2 little things I need for this recipe, and I'll be on my merry way. Well, I was in Walmart, and everything was hunky-dory. I picked up a couple of energy drinks. I said, well, I'm here. I might as well. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot my protein drinks. But anyway, I was at the checkout. And I was looking at this one can in my hand. I said, wow, that can looks weak. It's got a little wrinkle in it. If I hit it, it's going to bust. About that time, I moved my other hand. And when I did, I just bumped the buggy with it, just barely. The can exploded. It went everywhere. Thankfully, the lady beside me, she had more sense than I did. She grabbed the bag. She said, here, put it in this. But by that time, it had gone everywhere. Oh, me. Crazy. Anyway, we're going to make crock pot creamy. What is it called? Crock pot creamy Cajun chicken orzo. So here we go. Are y'all ready to see the ingredients? It's so easy. Okie doke, I just got my chicken breasts out of the refrigerator. I've had them thawing overnight. These are some I just had left over. So we're going to plop those in there. And you just need 2. That's all you need for this recipe. All right. Now, when I was looking up this recipe, I was looking at it this morning, trying to make sure I had all the ingredients. And I was sitting there listening to my book that I have on just my phone. And I was listening to it, and I looked up, and I looked at this recipe, and it's by Justin Holmes. I love Justin Holmes. But anyway, okay, back to this. Let's add the chicken. We're going to add some cream. This is a cup of heavy cream. But also to this, I'm going to add some milk. And I just bought a little thing of milk because nobody's here during the week. It's just me. All right, there's 1 cup of milk. And 2 cups of milk. So if I can remember, I'll link the recipe down below, but otherwise y'all better watch with a pen and paper. I always have people asking me, list the recipe. Y'all just watch it with a pen and paper. If I don't add it, it's down there in the bottom in the description, but if I don't add it, you can always get it that way. All right, chicken stock, we're going to add 2 cups. Sometimes I don't add it because I don't remember. Sometimes I don't add it because there's not a recipe. So you just never know with me. All right. Feels about like half. All right. Let's add some garlic. And this is 2 tablespoons of garlic. And I don't have, I'm not going to cut up any garlic, but we're going to use this garlic, y'all. All right. There's my garlic. Let's add a can of Rotel. Now this I just found is diced tomatoes with lime and cilantro juice. I don't know. I might ruin this. I don't know. We're going to try it. Okay. I didn't make y'all sit through that whole thing of me opening this. Y'all know how to open a can. Well, hold on. Let me get it open. Here we go. It didn't cut on one of those sides. I got to get a new can opener. That thing, sometimes it cuts, sometimes it don't. All right, so there's the can of Rotel. We're going to add some seasoning to it. Let's add, I'm funny with this, y'all. I don't know what to add. Hold on. Sorry, had to get that open. It calls for 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. I'm not a big Cajun seasoning fan. I think I'm just going to do 2 teaspoons. Because it's already got the rotel. It's going to be spicy. All right. And then I'll just add some other seasonings if I need it. All right. But y'all, that's it. Just let me give this a little stir. Didn't have it recording. There we go. Got it just a little stirred up. And that is it. Now we're going to leave this on high for about 2 to 3 hours, just until the chicken gets to 165 degrees. And then we'll come right back. Okay, this has been cooking for about 2.5 to 3 hours. I lost track of time, but let's do the next part. It's the final part, and it's going to be amazing. All righty, here we go. Let's take off the lid. Now what we're going to do is take our little chopper and cut up the chicken in here. And we have one addition to add to this. So let me get the chicken done up and then I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, now over here I have a 16-ounce box of orzo. Yum. We're going to pour this into here. Just like that. Give it a stir. And then we're going to leave this for another about 30 minutes. Let that orzo just cook. So we'll be back in a minute. Look, y'all. It's been 30 minutes. Oh, just mix this up really well. And we're going to serve it up and see what it tastes like. That looks excellent. Okay, here we go. I've got my bowl. I'm just going to put a little bit in here because I'm not supposed to eat this. I fix this mainly for my husband and my son to eat, but I want to try a little bit of it. Okay, here we go. We're going to try it and see how it is. I hope it's not too spicy. Now, my husband, he loves stuff hot. I don't. I like it a little spicy, but not hot. Ooh, that orzo is so creamy. To me, the spice is perfect. I know my husband's going to want more, and that's not a problem to fix. We'll just put some more of that Louisiana seasoning in it and put hot sauce in it. Let's try the chicken. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. That's good, y'all. Give me just a second. Woo, that was a fun recipe, y'all. So quick, so easy, so simple. You need something quick on a weeknight, quick on a weekend night, just fun, just easy, just yummy. That's your recipe. Y'all, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, whatever you would like to do. It's all free. So until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys. Bye-bye.